Good afternoon, everyone. Nadia here again with another reading from Truth Scriptures Ta'anek, and today this afternoon we're up to Shamut, sign name Exodus, chapter 38. They built the burnt offering altar out of acacia wood. It was square, measuring 5 cubits long, or approximately 7½ feet, 5 cubits wide, or approximately 7½ feet, and 3 cubits tall, or approximately 4½ feet. They made horns for it on each of its 4 corners. They also attached the horns to the altar, making it one piece, and covered it with bronze. Then they made all the utensils for the altar, including the pots, the shovels, the basins, the meat hooks, and the fire pans. All the utensils were made out of bronze. They made a bronze mesh grating for the altar that ran along its ledge. So I just need to turn the page. Extending halfway down. They cast 4 rings for the 4 ends of the bronze grating to house the poles. The poles were made out of acacia wood and covered with bronze. They put the poles into the rings on the sides of the altar to carry it. They made it hollow with boards. They made the basin out of bronze, along with a bronze stand made from mirrors contributed by the woman that served at the entrance of the tent of appointment. They also set up the courtyard. The courtyard's south side had drapes made from fine woven linen, stretching 100 cubits, or approximately 150 feet. It had 20 bronze posts, 20 bronze bases, and silver hooks and bands for the posts. The north side had drapes as well that stretched 100 cubits, or approximately 150 feet, with 20 posts, 20 bronze bases with silver hooks and bands for the post. The west side had drapes stretching 50 cubits, or approximately 75 feet, with 10 posts, 10 bases, and silver hooks and bands for the posts. The front side faced east and had drapes stretching 50 cubits, or approximately 55 feet. The drapes for the one side of the courtyard gate were 15 cubits, or approximately 22½ feet, and had 3 posts and 3 bases. Also there were drapes for the other side of the courtyard gate that stretched 15 cubits, or approximately 22½ feet, and had 3 posts and 3 bases. All drapes around the courtyard were made out of fine woven linen. The bases for the posts were bases for the posts were from bronze. The hooks and bands were made out of silver. The tops of the posts were covered in silver, and all the posts of the courtyard had silver bands. The screen for the gate of the courtyard was made was the work of an embroiderer, made from blue, purple, and scarlet yarns, along with fine woven linen. It was 20 cubits long, or approximately 30 feet. And the width and height were 5 cubits, or approximately 7½ feet, corresponding to the drapes of the courtyard. It had 4 posts with 4 bronze bases, silver hooks, and the tops and the bands were covered with silver. All the dwelling place and courtyard pegs were made out of bronze. This is the account of the dwelling place of the covenant witness, as it was recorded according to the commandment from Marsha, from the service of the Lewim by the hand of Itama, the son of Aaron the priest, Bezalel, the son of Ori, the grandson of Hur, from the tribe of Yehuda, made all that Yahuwah commanded Marsha to make. Working with him was Eliab, the son of Ahisamach, from the tribe of Dan, an engraver and a skillful craftsman, and an embroiderer of blue, purple, and scarlet yarns, as well as fine linen. The total amount of gold that was used for the work in constructing the set-apart place that came from the offerings was 29 talents, or approximately 2,175 pounds, and 730 shekels, or approximately 18 pounds, according to the shekel of the set-apart place. The silver that came from the assembly was 100 talents, or approximately 7,500 pounds, and 1,775 shekels, or approximately 45 pounds, according to the shekel of the set-apart place. They gave 1 beker, or approximately 2/10 of an ounce, per person, which equaled 1/2 of a shekel, or approximately 2/10 of an ounce, according to the shekel, or approximately 4/10 of an ounce of the set-apart place. For everyone who was counted in the census, 20 years and older, totaling 603,550 men. They used 100 talents of silver, or approximately 7,500 pounds, for casting the bases of the set-apart place and the bases of the veil. 100 bases were made from 100 talents of silver, or approximately 7,500 pounds, 1 talent, or approximately 75 pounds, for each base. They used 1,775 shekels of silver, or approximately 45 pounds, to make the hooks for the posts, cover their tops, and make bands for them. The amount of bronze from the offering was 70 talents, or approximately 5,250 pounds, and 2,400 shekels, or approximately 60 pounds. They used bronze to make the bases for the entrance of the tent of appointment, the bronze altar, the bronze grate, all the utensils for the altar, the bases all around the courtyard, the bases of the courtyard's gate, all the pegs for the dwelling place, and all the pegs around all the courtyard.